By now, you done heard about that black man in Georgia that was unalived by his white girlfriend and his past of saying how he didn't really care for soul sisters. And so there has been this kind of shrug shoulders. And now his girlfriend is looking at a coleslaw situation. Hannah is her name. His name was Telvin Osborne. And this happened in Georgia. What I think about this, I tell people all the time, I don't care who you with, your uniform don't change, you know. And one thing is for sure, care who you with, your face, your identity is your DNA. You can never take out who you are because people can always remind you. And the irony is that his unaliving was at the hands of a white woman. And that some people are going to be mixed. Some people are going to look at it and think, well, that's what he signed up for. That's how it's going to be. And they're going to think karma. And then there's going to be others who's going to still think it was wrong that happened, regardless of what he said and done. See, this is the thing. Black people are always held into this light that you always got to be held to this. And the other shoe on the other foot, nobody won't say nothing because people have been presidents in the past and slave masters in the past, and they couldn't stand black folks, but they used it, auctioned it, did what they did, and got to keep on living their best life. And it was like, oh, you hear things, see things. But this one, this man is gonna be held against because he said what he said in his past, but then how it happened. But I will tell you this: is it self-loathing, and then he become a serpent of it? Well, this is the reality. You have to learn to love yourself, and it's unfortunate that in our past, people have done things to make you feel that that represents the whole totality of the race. That's the sad part. You know, I can begin to tell you how many people have done said things, mentioned said things, and they use it as a means. But I'm a firm believer that love is love at the end of the day, too. Because somebody got to have to love you genuinely. And they're going to be attracted to you and relate to you fundamentally. So to think that, that someone didn't and you're just using something as payback shows lack of character. He did not deserve what happened to him. And in spite of what he said, and it was wrong, and I hope that he understands who he came out of, the foundation, because regardless of who you choose or what have you, there's a few things you got to understand. As I always tell people, love who you love, but your uniform don't change. You country's too racist and too steeped in its ideology to ever change. So you're not going to get a pass. If anything, you'll bring more heat on yourself and they'll be watching you even more. But, when he says the stuff he said, there's going to be some people that's not going to look at it and think of it in tragedy. They're going to say that's karma. I don't think no one deserves that in spite of nothing because we're told all the time that even the people who side against us and what have you, you'll say prayers for them. No one deserves this, but at the same time, if you're volatile in situations, you got to be very careful what you do. There is a no-win situation here. Now, the trip out thing is that she's not even getting the highest of the charge. So what does that tell you right there? They're basically saying that it's a split, and I think they're going for like the third deepest that you can in terms of what happened. Even though it looks like it was kind of cold-blooded, to quote Rick James, but I'm just saying, it's a very volatile situation. And the irony is that all his venting led him to the hands of someone that he thought was going to be a savior and then ended up taking him out. So it's very sad. And again, tragic on all fronts. But I'm not pushing nothing on nobody. I hope that he found some peace in his soul. Because I'll tell you like this, no one or two people represent everything. And it's unfortunate that he felt the way he did. It really is. But it's also unfortunate what had happened and how he got dealt like that too. Because we got to learn how to love one another as a people. And people are quick to always pass judgment and stuff, and we run from each other. So, but there's no justifying for what this woman did, though. Not at all, you know. So, it's a sad situation all the way around. Let me know what you think about it, though. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like it. Hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. And like I tell them all the time, whoever you with, your uniform don't change. This society's place don't never let you forget it. You can't forget it. You shouldn't forget it. But you better find some peace and some sanity in your mind. I'm out.